Today we're going to be putting the 5-lug spindles on my 1986 Mazda RX7-FC so I could put some new cooler wheels on it. The 4-lug wheels are a little too small for the RX7, so I wanted to upgrade to the 5-lug. So let's hop right into it. The main objective today is just to get the spindles onto the car so we can test out what size wheels will look and fit the best. However, it looks like the RX7 is going to be up on the jack stands for a couple of weeks due to me buying these parts over 6 months ago and forgetting that I didn't buy some crucial components.
Oh, the one thing that you didn't get that you're supposed to
The
get.
brake calipers.
The rotors.
Oh, fuck.
So that's a
4-lug rotor. Dang it. I tried to fix my mistake by heading to the shop and trying to get some parts last minute, but I only left with grease. The whip to the auto zone. One issue that you will constantly face while working on an RX7-FC is finding parts, for a reasonable price that is. You can find them on eBay, but it's going to cost you. In this case of getting the spindles, I got lucky. This is because I sourced these 2 front spindles from a fellow rotary head. He has an RX7 shop, a bunch of FCs and FDs there. He sold me these for a really good price, so thank you to him. And when I say lucky, I genuinely mean that. After realizing I didn't have all the parts required to finish this job in full, I ordered the correct calipers, which are the Turbo 2 calipers, and that ran me about 330 bucks after taxes. The worst part is it's not getting here for another week and a half, so the upgrade is delayed, but today's task of testing fitment will help streamline the process once we get the final parts, and we might as well take apart the old 4-lug spindles now. Oh, it needs to be one smaller. This is fun. These wheels are cool, but they don't really fit the wheel too well. You could show them that. See how there's all that space, but it's floating, so it even looks even worse right now. This is what we're trying to get to. Okay, so we're gonna unlock the steering wheel so we can adjust the angle so we can see what we're working with. Oh, of course. So steering wheel's unlocked now. Now we can go over here. And now we can move this pretty freely. Well, this one we'd actually want to go this way so we can see what we're working with here.
You have to look at it, see how it comes apart. This is the caliper, this is the caliper bracket. This thing moves when you press on the brake pad wears out, it moves. It's a slider. So it's got a slider. So you gotta pop this off, tilt it up like this, and it's gonna slide off of there. And then you get the big nuts off of that, okay?
So this part here, you take this off so you can rotate the caliper out?
Yeah, up. It's gonna rotate up past the pads, and it's gonna slide off of this pin. So get probably a 14, and then those are gonna be 17s probably. So you gotta take this off first.
I think it. There we go.
Just slide it out towards the car.
Oh. Yeah, I see.
This thing on there.
Pro tip.
Don't breathe any of this dust. You know.
The brake dust.
Yeah, if there's dust, but it doesn't look like a lot. It's been raining and stuff, so be aware.
Gotta use your legs.
I can't think that's out.
All right, don't breathe the brake dust. Oh, maybe so.
A lot of them come off the whole piece, but this is 2-piece. So.
Whew. Now we're gonna take this part off, and there's like a little, I think it's called a cotter pin in here. And we're gonna take the cotter pin off so we could take the spindle off. There's the cotter pin. Any tips with taking this thing off?
You're watching it right now.
There's the bearing. Take that goop off. The goop will be off. Wheel bearing grease.
This is bigger than this one.
Oh, so, okay. Dang, that sucks. No rotors doesn't mean we can't test the fitment. Instead, we decided to use some wheel spacers, which ended up doing the trick for at least today. So the wheel spacers are to manufacture the gap that the rotor would give.
Yep. And then you got a wheel to put on here.
First wheel going on was my old Camry wheels, size 18. After securing the wheels, we played around with the steering angle, and unfortunately it looked like these size 18 wheels were going to need some additional adjustment for them to work.
But that's nothing really, but you still gotta set it. Okay, turn back to the center.
Okay.
So you gotta look up there where the spring is, make sure that's not hidden, that's good. Get the jack.
So we brought out the jack to compress the springs in order to have it look as close to ride height as possible without it being on the actual ground. Looks pretty nice in my opinion, but I'm not too sure if I want to run size 18 wheels because I may have to remove the fender lining and other plastic components in there and potentially roll the fenders. I love the beefy tire look though, we'll see. Anyways, next up is the Sienna tires, which are a size 17 rim. Don't have the tires on this one, but hey, we have it, so we put it on. Yeah, the 17s look significantly smaller, but I think with a pretty beefy tire on there, you'll be able to fill up the wheel well pretty well. In order to buy me some more time to weigh my options, I think I'm just going to cop the Turbo 2 OEM wheels. They're pretty cheap because everyone wants to upgrade to aftermarket wheels, but I think they'll be good to just roll around on and give me some time to weigh out my options. Definitely leaning towards the size 17s, but the size 18s look really good as well. If you guys have any suggestions, please drop them down in the comments. Also, I apologize for not getting the upgrades done today. However, I will say that we do have a rear subframe assembly and the calipers are on order and the rotors are on order. Everything is on order. Subscribe with the bell notification so you don't miss that video, and I will catch you all in the next one.